So when a mommy robot and a daddy robot love each other very much, you get a USB, Universal Serial Penis. Ignore me.
My penis is universal.
Universal Studios penis.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Extra Human. I'm Garrett.
I'm Michael. We're gonna start a very serious series, as you can tell by my very serious outfit. Do you think I would look like the world's crappiest astronaut if I didn't take this job seriously? Today we're gonna talk about the birds and the bees, but like specifically the robotic birds and the bees.
Robotic birds and robotic bees to replace the real ones that we're killing.
Yes!
Robots are the solution to everything.
They really are.
Robots could be the solution to our species' sexual problems. Like,
it really could be.
Don't you ever just get tired of trying to f people? Like, why not f a robot instead?
Exactly. Before we did, one of our very first videos was bangable spaceships, where we were like, inanimate spaceships? Would I have sex with it? Yeah. We thought that it would be really fun to revisit, but instead of doing it how we did it before, we want to combine it with the tier list idea that we had for the Hades Valentine's Day video.
You guys like tier lists,
yeah,
right?
People seem to really like that. We're gonna do that again, but harder, better, faster, stronger, and you're getting 2 parts.
So this episode is Would We F Fictional Robots? Next episode is Will We F Real Robots? We're priming ourselves here. We're just step by step getting deeper into this sexy robot rabbit hole. So we're going to be ranking all of these sexy robots according to these tiers.
I laughed because I forgot what we named them and it's awesome.
Top tier is when it gets to a point where you're just like, you swear off humanity forever. From now on, I am robosexual, humanity canceled. Second tier, PleasureBot 9000. Next one down from that, fully functional, is our mid tier. Like, yeah, you could have sex with this thing. It would work. Tier down from that, the cold hand of technology.
I always think of like the second to last tier
cold
as
hand of technology.
I always think of the second
technology. Sorry.
I always think of the second to last tier as it is fuckable, but there is a lot to get over before I would fuck it. And when you add the cold hand of technology, all I'm thinking of is a sad, cold, hard hand job. What's our last tier?
Well, the last one is a victim of formatting because it's supposed to be terminated, but as of now, and I'm not changing it, it's terminate D.
This dick's so bad, we gotta terminate it.
So we have 10 different robots that we're gonna be ranking, and we'll just take them one by one. Here we go.
Baby needs a new pair of shoes. That was the stun setting. This is not. Spot. You are disrupting my ability to work.
Me and Aya, bruh. Oh, okay, we're gonna pause on that smolder right there.
Our boy.
Our sweet Babu.
We love him. He is
We're starting off strong, I feel like, with him.
Something we didn't see in that clip was the one time where he starts sexing up a fellow crewmate. Ooh. Actually, he does this a couple of times. Ooh. Weirdly enough.
Data got game.
Not bad for somebody with no emotional processing.
Bruh, I feel like that's a mood for me.
I feel like Data would be a very good sexual partner. Very attentive, very considerate.
He seems like he's willing to learn, you know?
Absolutely. And he's willing to try just about anything. Like, he's not a judger.
I feel like the one problem people would have with having sex with Data is how blunt he would be about things. If you're working him one way and he goes, no, that ain't it, fam. You need to do it like this. He's not gonna coddle you. You've gotta be like, okay with it.
His physical finesse at times leaves something to be desired. Unless he's like downloaded a program for it, like it can be hard for him to get like certain movements just right.
God damn, me and Data really do have so much in common.
Hello, darkness,
I would feel perfectly comfortable putting him in humanity canceled.
Oh my god, me too. That's what I was gonna say.
All right, first robot, top spot. Congratulations.
So awesome.
These are the latest word in Android replicant technology.
Oh, Lord. What is that material?
I don't know, but it's awesome. It's very shiny.
Ready, boots?
That is the key feature of the Fembots that I remember from like watching this. That's like a distinct childhood memory of me, is the Fembots going like this.
I'm trying to put myself in the mind of a heterosexual and see if this is like a sexy robot. How do you feel about this, Michael? How do your loins feel upon viewing gun titties?
My terrifying bisexual loins feel probably Pleasurebot 9000 because with Data, well, we took into consideration his personality and stuff like that. The Fembots, I don't feel like they were programmed with a personality. They're supposed to be a joke about it's like a satirical take on like Valley Girls and like
the blonde bimbo stereotype turned into a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah.
I don't know. They seem a little stiff to me. Unless you have a specific kink for being shot from the tits, then I would say somewhere between fully functional and the cold hand of technology. But if you think Pleasurebot 9000 is where it's at,
I would say then, because we like to try and get a happy medium between our two thing, I would say fully functional then.
Look at her slowly rise.
Dude, it's so fucking unnerving. This has got to be a horror, right? This has got to be like one of those sci-fis that are like warning against technology, you think?
Kind of. If you have 3 hours to kill one of these days, watch Metropolis, because it's actually a very good old film. Like, if you have the patience for it, just get fucking stoned and watch Metropolis. God
damn, it's terrifying.
I love her design.
It's so cool.
Freaky, though.
Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, I hate it. Ooh. It's so crazy how uncanny valley it is.
It's amazing how much it doesn't look like a person in a suit necessarily, because there's just so much detail to the uniform, something that you would have never expected. Because like, you look at 50s B-movie robots and you think, oh, that's what old film robots used to look like. No, they put this work into this one back in the 20s, okay?
This thing could be on screen now. I don't even think you would have to do anything to it.
And there's this shit where they put her in the electric chair. I don't remember what happens here. I just want to watch it real quick. Oh yeah, because they give her human skin.
What?
And that's so cool, the way like you can see the like the systems forming underneath her or something. Like they put so much thought into this.
Oh, but she's so pretty. What the f? Oh, her eyes are really burn the witch. It really is like warning against technology, I guess. That's sad. I would put her probably in the cold hand of technology. I don't know if I would put her under Terminate.
She's just too beautiful to be at the bottom tier.
Beautiful.
Beautiful in a terrifying way, but nonetheless beautiful.
I would put her all the way up in like Pleasurebot 9000. I feel really bad, but I would put her up in there if she had her human skin on, because that actress is strikingly beautiful.
If you would put her all the way up in Pleasurebot, I would say she would actually land in fully functional then, because I was pushing for cold hand of technology a little bit.
That's so funny. The two
I think she's
really fembots.
See, you know that I'm gay when I think that she is sexier in her robot form than she is in her human form.
That's the real gay agenda. Turn women into robots.
Ooh, scary noodle sharks.
Look at them.
I can feel them.
Oh, he can feel them.
Oh my.
Man, how long is their tentacles that he can feel them from all the way over there? Oh shit. Here comes the flying spaghetti monsters. Damn,
Ooh.
Boy's got a taser in his hands.
Yeah, this must be really interesting, having no context for that.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have a really, really strange sexual background, and one of the things that I stumbled upon on the internet at an early age as a baby weeb was indeed tentacle porn. So, I like tentacle monsters. I think they're great, and I low-key get the hots over them.
That was a formative experience. So, okay, how do you feel about these? Their tentacles are like glowing red and scary and everything. They look like mean garden hoses.
Mean garden hoses. I would probably actually put this under the cold hand of technology. They're specifically designed to not be sexy.
Indeed. So, I imagine the reason that it only gets that high for you is because you have a thing for tentacles.
Yeah,
I, on the other hand,
exactly.
do not, and would put them in Terminate D, because my D would be terminated.
Yeah, I'll go with that then. I'll put them in Terminate D.
This is already disturbing.
Look at that sucker!
Naughty NooNoo. The sounds.
The audio for this is so good. And like, look at its movement. It's so gross. It's freaking googly ass eyeballs.
Oh my god.
Thank you, NooNoo.
NooNoo, you nasty. No wonder people thought Teletubbies was inappropriate. There's just a...
NooNoo is a certified freak 7 days a week. 7 days a week? Nice, Michael.
I don't want 7 days a week.
Good
I
job
only
with
want
words.
3. This can go several ways. On the one hand, NooNoo is disturbing as hell, but you can tell that he's down to get into all kinds of nasty shit.
He doesn't mind a mess. If you're into like, you know, oral stuff, like that boy can suck, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sucks like a Hoover.
'Cause he's a vacuum.
You wouldn't fuck a vacuum, would you?
Well, I don't know. Would we fuck a vacuum? We're trying to decide that right now.
Low key, yes, I would. I would fuck a vacuum.
I
would unironically put NooNoo in the cold hand of technology. It would take a real long time for me to get to the point where I would fuck that robot. But Teletubby Land is a cold and desolate place, and I'm not doing anything with any of the Teletubbies, so...
Yeah, I'm having such a hard time with this one because it could be anywhere from Pleasurebot 9000 to Terminated, and it just depends on the day.
Are we gonna put him in fully functional? I swear to God, no way.
Let's put him in fully functional.
Oh my God!
Autobots, transform!
God damn, classic Optimus's voice is awesome.
Fire!
That robot has no right to sound so sexy.
Oh no, I've been waiting for this chance.
God.
Based on voice alone, I would throw him in Pleasurebot 9000.
I was gonna say humanity canceled. I have a thing for guys with deep voices, so to me, yes, it is worth it to put him higher than Data. But it would be like fucking a Peterbilt.
So when you put it that way, like trying to fuck a truck, I would say that bumps him down to Pleasurebot 9000.
Put him in Pleasurebot 9000.
All right. He's such a brat. Did you hear him? He's like...
I think this is gonna be our first robot that's probably a bottom, low-key.
The thing is too, like, you know the thing that R2-D2 does where he like sticks out a little thingy and then sticks it into the computer?
Oh.
He's a switch. He's totally a switch.
When you write, you write. Short tops rise up.
Where do we rank R2-D2?
Well, our sexy trash can has to go somewhere.
If we put NooNoo in fully functional, then he deserves no less than that.
Is R2-D2 from Star Wars sexier than NooNoo from Teletubbies? Words that have been said. And if I would fuck NooNoo, then I guess I would fuck R2, yeah.
Pleasurebot 9000 then?
Pleasurebot 9000.
The suicidal reign of mankind has finally come to its end.
Oh, Sonny.
Let her go.
By the time you fire,
It's kind of a random detail, but look at those shoulder joints. Look at how exposed they are, and look at how easy it would be to get pinched in that.
Imagine having to look at that face.
Ah, the wink.
The wink.
Was gross.
His coating looks like it's made of plastic, and it doesn't look like a good quality plastic. Honestly, I would put Sonny into Terminator D. I don't like him at all. He's super unnerving. I hate the way he looks. I hate everything about him. Oh, I know why he's so creepy. Have you seen medical pictures of like forming fetuses, like fetuses that are becoming babies? They're not born quite yet, but they're like almost fully formed. Like that's the vibe Sonny has.
Yeah, I think we can both agree that he's kind of off-putting, and I was at first prepared to put him in Cold Hand of Technology, but I'm comfortable with Terminate D. Besides, he's such a generic product too. There's so many.
He really is. It would be like fucking your iPhone, I guess. But like Siri's voice is so sensual.
Crunch.
Look at them legs.
Wow.
Oh, have you ever seen a robot with fucking pecs?
What pecs? The pecs have been completely excised from its chest.
It's like...
Yeah, the thing about these Terminators is that they're like even more exposed and wiry and pinchy than even the Sonny model. I'm kind of inclined to put this one also in Terminate D. It's a Terminator, and that's where it belongs, right?
See, part of me wants to put it in the cold hand of technology.
Okay, then explain to me what you would find particularly enjoyable about this robot. I want to know.
I don't know, dude. Maybe it's because he's big and stocky and makes me go, ooh, tall. He's not sexy, bro. He's just tall. I feel like that's the energy I'm getting from my lusting after Terminators. They're not, you're right. It should go in Terminate D.
The only exception that I can think of is like if you really like to be dominated, Terminators give off the biggest dom energy.
Oh my God, crush my skull, daddy. Crush my skull. No, I put him under Terminate D.
Thank you.
I adore Vision so much.
He's such sad eyes. I like all his plating though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he can do that too. I forgot.
I've had a vision.
I've had a vision.
I forgot that's how he got his name in this universe. I guess I'm the Vision now. Does the make him sexier? I don't know. If you like the as a sexual honorific, comment below. There will be no comments to this effect. You watch.
That's gonna be the only one that gets comments. I have no doubts on where I will put him. In fact, I've already put the Vision in Humanity Cancelled.
That far up?
Yeah.
He's got a banging body. I love all his little like plating varieties. I feel like some of them can open up and you can do a lot of really interesting things there. And like he can change his form and stuff. There's a lot of versatility in that.
And that's just what we saw in this video. There's other reasons to love him. Like he's supportive, he's understanding, he's patient, he listens.
Yes.
But he is still willing to speak his own mind. And I feel like he would be a bit more gentle with you in bed than Data is. Like if you're doing something wrong, he'll gently correct you versus Data is very blunt.
I would put him one down from the top because...
What?
Flirting with this guy. Like, how do you even get to the sex part with him? Because it seems like he's just not
gradually with time
geared toward that. I don't know.
Things can go quickly with Data, but with Vision, you gotta be ready to start a life with your sex bot.
I mean, that's what WandaVision is all about, right?
Exactly. Starting a life with your
terrible.
sex bot.
He's so good, though. Let's just keep him in Humanity Cancelled.
Yes, yes, yes.
So we have a very weird distribution here. First of all, we have one category that's completely empty. You would think in a robot ranking video, at least one of these creatures would land in Cold Hand of Technology, but none of them have.
It seemed like we were either, no, we're not going to frick it, or there are a lot of circumstances where I would probably be more inclined than I thought. You have the two most human-looking characters at the top, whereas the Uncanny Valley effect is at the furthest and the bottom, with like Sonny, the Terminators.
Yeah,
and
that is definitely at work here too. Like at the top, we have the robots with the biggest hearts, which like, I guess that really does matter in sex after all. Doesn't matter if you're doing it with a robot or not. And then the second one down from that are the most physically abstract ones, I guess. One is a transforming truck and the other one is a domed trash can. But tier down, fully functional, we have the women. They're fine, but they also get stuck with NooNoo over here, which I don't know. Is that gonna make them uncomfortable?
Probably really offensive to them, honestly. Like, oh, I'm comparable to a vacuum cleaner. Wow, the misogyny. Yeah, NooNoo is a disgusting robot vacuum, but like, if you've been in the outreaches of space alone for fucking ever, you're looking for any kind of skinship. I guarantee it.
If you're locked away in the cold vacuum of space, maybe you too will fuck your vacuum.
And on that note, if you enjoy content like this, be sure to surprise us. Give us a comment that will surprise us. Tell us what robot you would fuck, or tell us what robots you want to see in another sexy robot ranking video. We take a shot at real life robots in the next episode, so... Yeah, just make sure to fucking subscribe, I guess. Yes. Thank you for sticking around with us, you guys. See y'all next time. Stay extra. See you next time. Bye. Beep, 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 beep.